We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. Dare to know. Have the courage to use your own intelligence. All the interests of my reason, speculative as well as practical, combine in the three following questions. 1. What can I know? 2. What ought I to do? 3. What may I hope? All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. Out of timber so crooked as that from which man is made, nothing entirely straight can be carved. Look closely. The beautiful may be small. Today, let's dive into the fascinating world of Immanuel Kant, the philosopher who challenged us to think deeply about morality, reason, and the nature of knowledge. Kant believed that our understanding of the world is shaped by both our experiences and our innate ideas. He's famous for his idea that the mind is the lens through which we view reality. So, whether you're a philosophy buff or just curious, get ready to explore how Kant's ideas can still inspire us today. But although all our knowledge begins with experience, it does not follow that it arises from experience. Two things awe me most: the starry sky above me and the moral law within me. It is not God's will merely that we should be happy, but that we should make ourselves happy. Nothing is divine but what is agreeable to reason. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men. We can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. By a lie, a man annihilates his dignity as a man. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Ingratitude is the essence of vileness. In law, a man is guilty when he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he is guilty if he only thinks of doing so. Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. Thoughts without content are empty. Intuitions without concepts are blind. Morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. If man makes himself a worm, he must not complain when he is trodden on. To be is to do. Kant gave us a fundamental rule for life. Always treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of another, as an end, and never merely as a means. In other words, never use people just to get something, but recognize their value and dignity. It's like a moral compass that guides us to respect others in every situation. Treat people as an end and never as a means to an end. Act in such a way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of any other, never merely as a means to an end, but always at the same time as an end. Seek not the favor of the multitude. It is seldom got by honest and lawful means. But seek the testimony of few, and number not voices, but weigh them. Immaturity is the incapacity to use one's intelligence without the guidance of another. Religion is the recognition of all our duties as divine commands. Happiness is not an ideal of reason, but of imagination. Rules for happiness: something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. It is not necessary that whilst I live happily, but it is necessary that so long as I live, I should live honorably. Dare to think. If you punish a child for being naughty and reward him for being good, he will do right merely for the sake of the reward. And when he goes out into the world and finds that goodness is not always rewarded, nor wickedness always punished, he will grow into a man who only thinks about how he may get on in the world and does right or wrong according as he finds advantage to himself. The greatest human quest is to know what one must do in order to become a human being. Kant's aphorisms encourage reflection on individual autonomy and the need for universal ethics. With his remarkable clarity, Kant paved the way for a new way of thinking, where freedom and responsibility are intertwined in an ongoing dialogue between reason and reality. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. Thank you.